Hey guys, today we are going to replace the fresh tank heater. It went out last year and got a new one called Alliance under warranty still, so they sent us a new one. So we're going to replace that now. It's about 50 degrees outside, so good day to do it. So I had installed some insulation last year because we had some problems when it was really cold. So I've opened up some of that. I've got to move some of it out of the way so I can get the heater in there. I have the new heater right here, and I have my handy dandy voltmeters and check the voltage, make sure it's getting there. I checked it last year, the voltage was fine, wasn't a problem. And then I got some wire connectors, and then they have the other wire connectors in there I can reuse. So all my stuff sitting here. I even have a headlamp over there, so if I have trouble seeing up there, I can put some light up there. But that's what we're doing today, so get on it. So I'm doing some preliminary checks here, so I don't know if you can hear it. A voltmeter, you can hear it zeroing out for no resistance. It's a short. So I have the new pad here, and I'm checking it, hooking up on the ohm side of the beep. So I got no dead short there, so that one should be good. Should be resistance in there. On the the other pad that was installed, I go up here and try to get some plugs out. Go up here and short it out to the or put it on the power side and the neutral side of the old pad, and I get a dead short. So you can see right there that something's not right. Anyway, that's where I'm at with this. So I'll keep digging in here and try to get the new pad on. I forgot to mention, I did put my voltmeter on the positive side, or on 12 volts. I put it into the connector going into the old pad, and then I grounded it to the frame, and I had 14 volts, which is what you want to have. Mind you, I did switch the switch on the inside to make sure I had power going to the pad. You don't switch the switch on the inside, you won't have any voltage. So, hey guys, as you can tell, it's a little later. Yeah, kind of got into placing the heating pads, and I found out we have a water leak. So the insulation I installed last year, a lot of it's soaked, so I actually have ripped out the bottom. I cut the underbelly coroplast and pulled that back some, pulled out most of the insulation, and trying to locate where the leak is. But in the meantime, I'm going ahead and putting the heating pads on. So I rubbed down the tank with alcohol, and then I'll go ahead and fix that up there and get that going, and then I'll try to figure out where our leak's coming from. But you know, RV life, it's always something. You get into one project, it turns into another one. I'll get back to it. Hey guys, it's really dark now. The wires up in parallel, and yes, I used wire nuts and electrical tape. I trust them a little better. I had other connectors on there that like their main connection well, so but hooked up the neutral to the neutral line that the other heating pad was hooked up to, hooked up the red lines to the positive according to the directions, and ran them in parallel, so if one fails they don't both fail. If you run them in series, one fails, the other one fails. So that should be it. And again, make sure the switch is on the inside, because if it's not, you will not get power to them. So I did get my heating pads installed. I installed 2 of them right there, like so. I said when you install 2 of them, install them in parallel, so that's what I did. And so they seem to be working. Hard to tell. Hold your hand up there and check, but it's really hard to tell through the phone, but seem to be working. I'm not sure about the water leak. I think something just tripped or fell there. I'm not sure. But I did take the wet insulation and get rid of that. So I just got a little bit of insulation over there, but let it all drain out, dried out. So I'm gonna check and see what the leak's about. But anyways, the water heater pads are in there now. Got them turned on, so I feel a little bit better about that. So I'm working on putting stuff back together. But if you like our content, give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see our next video drop, just hit the bell. And if you have a comment about replacing your heating pads on your tanks or anything like that, just drop it down in the comments, and we'd like to respond to that, talk to you. And if you like our channel, please share with a friend. We'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye.